This exercise is called the lat pull-up. Again, it's working the muscles of the back, working a little bit of the biceps as well.
When you get up under the bar, you want to make sure you're in a comfortable position. Your hands should be facing your body. Make sure you have a good, strong grip. Then you bend your arms and make sure your chin clears the bar. You want to do about 8 to 12 reps of this.
You don't want any jerking motions. You want to keep as still as possible, focusing on the muscles that are going to be utilized. You just focus on the lats.
And if you are a tall person, it's very important that you bend your knees while you're doing this exercise so your feet won't be hitting the ground and it gives you a chance to complete your whole exercise. You see how I'm bending my knees?